Well, Valentina Shevchenko is the greatest women's flyweight of all time, but this #1 contender believes that that distinction one day will belong to her. First order of business, dethroning the champion here tonight.
Yeah, she has to dethrone the champion, and a very good champion. But if confidence is the key, she has a ton of confidence. She believes that she's well prepared to do the unthinkable. No one believes that she's going to get the job done tonight, except for the people that are going to walk to the octagon with her. And in that strength, in that comfort in her team, she believes that she does something special tonight.
And I gotta say, though, this is not your mother's women's flyweight division, right? Very hard to get a second crack if she's unable to break through tonight. All right, she is arguably the best pound-for-pound mixed martial arts athlete in the world, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight queen, Valentina Shevchenko.
Valentina is a special talent. She goes out there with a clear mind and allows herself to fight wherever the fight needs to take place. If she has to wrestle, she has the ability to do that. If it's a striking affair, she's one of the best in the world. She's truly been special since the UFC started the flyweight division. She has been the queen, and it's hard to see a time where she's not lingering around the top.
Valentina Shevchenko, ready to make another major statement here tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cynthia Calvillo. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, so here's the future Hall of Famer, Valentina Shevchenko, ready to go for round 1. It's rare for her to walk into a fighter meeting, DC, and suggest to us that she is prioritizing a finish. That is very much stepping out of her lane, but she believes this matchup provides the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece. We'll see if she can turn those words into action tonight. Well, that didn't take long as the crowd files in. She already secures her first takedown attempt against a more well-rounded fighter. Big moment potentially right there.
She knew that she held the advantage in the wrestling specifically, and that proves that point. Getting to the takedown early, and now trying to inflict some damage from top position and use her ground and pound to propel her forward in this fight.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Shevchenko getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way.
Shevchenko getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Shevchenko. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which Calvillo's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, look how tight that arm triangle is.
Oh, yeah, she's got it deep.
Let's work. I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Oh, she got out.
She actually got out of it. Hard submission escape.
10 seconds to go in round one. Round two is next. All right, big round for her there. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and a lot of these pictures going to be rooted in that killer ground and pound.
Yeah, she got the fight where she needed it to be. You knew that if she was going to be ahead, if she was going to be the one winning, she needed to be on top, landing that beautiful ground and pound. She got the fight where she wanted it, and you see the result. Her dominating the action at the close of the round.
Ready.
All right, round two.
Dig and kick. Fighting from both sides, she gets at her with a left hand punch.
Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by Valentina Shevchenko. Looked like maybe she was going to set up the side kick, and there it is.
She did a good job of getting that up and right to the target.
Oh, Superman punch.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Nice job landing that kick. That was a big check. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. Big takedown.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
In the half guard. Great job making her opponent recognize she's not going to just lay on her back. She's still being offensive.
Good work from the top here by Shevchenko. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Valentina Shevchenko.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question, right hand after right hand from the top position. And now she has her back. Oh, right into mount.
She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. All right, so what a round it was, DC. Take us through some of the highlights. Got to think her kicking game is going to be featured prominently here.
She did decent work with the hands, but the kicking game was the thing that truly separated her from her opponent. She was landing kick after kick and truly slowing down her opponent in that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Well, the hook has been her primary weapon of choice tonight. Let's see if she sets it up again here.
Leg kick lands.
Nice straight there by Shevchenko.
Nice punch lands.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh my goodness, back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides. Oh, good defense here to stay upright after that single leg takedown offering. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boy, she stays the course, it'll pay dividends.
Big right hand. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Changes her stance yet again. Calvillo gets the single leg takedown. Well played.
Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success.
And right into side control. All right, she's got her in a crucifix from top position here, DC. What are you trying to do with your legs to maintain control of that arm?
You know, you got to take the knee, slide it over the top of one of the arms so that when they're bridging and turning, the arm is just going up and down your shin. Blocked by your ankle, blocked by your knee. That's how you keep them there, and you're maintaining the underhook on the other side. So you control one part with your knee, one part with your arm, and then you just use your hands to just punch and beat them up. Gotta be careful here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Shevchenko. Oh, another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Calvillo. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, breathe for me, okay? You gotta focus now. You gotta slow down. I know you're not tired. You can do this all day.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick, so why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. octagon, it's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
Taken down by Calvillo. High-level grappling there as she reverses position on the ground. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position, and now some knees. Oh, lands a hip toss now.
Holy smokes.
Oh, beautiful hip toss there as she takes her opponent for a ride.
She took her on her own personal flight. Over the top with that beautiful hip toss. Fantastic technique.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. All right, a lot of visible damage on that thigh as the leg kicks continue to land at will. We'll see if she can make an adjustment here.
She's got to switch her stances. I think that's the first step. They're starting to accumulate. They're starting to pile up. She's got to do something to try and change it. Right now, we're at a point now where there's no more time. She can't take that many.
15 seconds to go.
Nice strike lands from the bottom.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Takedown's not working because you're not showing that you can take her down. You're giving her a...
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. And a lot of these you got to think are going to be rooted in that knee striking game.
Yeah, great highlight. She did a lot of good work over the course of that round, but it was the knee strikes. It was those big knees that she landed over and over again that has allowed her to take control of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round. Shevchenko gets the single leg takedown.
Nice pass. She's stepping over the mount here.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Lands with the ground and pound here. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. Shevchenko's back in full mount. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect, every strike.
Huge shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Shevchenko. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Shevchenko's in half guard. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions.
Nicely done. Relentless pressure from the top by Shevchenko.
Oh.
Control her wrist! Control her wrist!
Oh, she's got her back.
Take her back! Get the hooks in!
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Shevchenko's back in full mount. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Well, stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. In all likelihood, we have a new UFC champion, and she got it done with her striking tonight.
All hail the new queen of the UFC. She used her striking, her beautiful footwork in order to confuse the champ. The champ looked lost all night trying to chase down this beautiful challenger. No more challenger will be attached to her name. She's the new champ.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-46, and 48-47. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Cynthia Calvillo.
Well, there is nothing in this sport quite like seeing a fighter who has yet to taste UFC gold become a champion for